Srikanth sir to speak a few words on this occasion.
Welcome everybody to this August event that we are organizing at Anantha Sai Vidya Nikethan, the annual cultural day for the academic year 2022-23. Respected Chief Guest Sitaram Babu Garu, warm wishes and welcome to this particular event. Correspondent Sir, Principal Madam, Vice Principal Madam, dedicated staff, tirelessly working sub-staff, photographers, everyone. It takes great pleasure for me to represent you and welcome the August event and which our parents have graced. Welcome you all on behalf of children also. On this occasion, I'd like to speak a few words about parenting because I recently became a father to a 2-month-old daughter. And as I was pondering, what is the best thing that I can give to my child, to children which are going to form the future generation of our nation? What is the best thing that we can give? If we can just analyze, some people may say, we need to give them good security, good bank balance. And some may say, we should give them good values and virtues. And going on, thinking about this, I thought, okay, life teaches us a lot of things. It pulls us down during our toughest times, but that ability to bounce back, when does that happen? That happens when you're having a positive frame of mind. And to gift that positive mentality, that positive attitude is the greatest gift, is what I think. That's my perspective. So that is the greatest gift that we can give to our children, because we might not be there with them all the time, accumulating a lot of money, giving them a lot of security is one particular aspect which is definitely good. But the greatest thing is that ability, that confidence, that positive mindset that they can bounce back even during the toughest times. On this, I'd like to share a few real life experiences. So, sorry if I'm getting slightly emotional, but these are true stories. These are true stories from my family itself. So, my grandfather, late Mr. V. Anantha Sai Garu, on whose memory we have built this particular school, he had, he was an astrologer, he was an ardent devotee of Ramana Maharshi, and he always did good to a lot of people. He used to identify families which were struggling financially. He used to find out someone who could possibly become a breadwinner, refer them for a government job because he was working in the AG's office. And my mother was his third and only daughter, because the first two daughters, they had premature death. I can just barely imagine the trauma that he would have gone through, but still. And he passed away very early when my mother was, I think, 8 years of age. But he used to tell me one thing. He used to tell one thing. I did not meet him, but he used to tell one thing, which I hear from my elders, is that nothing will happen to my daughter because I never did anything wrong. I never cheated anybody. I never took any bribe. I always did good in my thoughts and in my intentions. And that thing happened. Because when he passed away, my mother was 8 years old. She was taken care by a single mother, her mother, supported by her cousin brother, all through till her marriage. And once after marriage and my elder brother was born, she passed away, my grandmother. And after that, she really had a good, beautiful life. So, which means to say that there is something in this, goodness, in this positivity. If we do something, if we really believe that, we are doing good for someone, we are doing positive for someone, we are influencing someone very positively, definitely it will hit us back, and it will hit us back like this. There is something in this, there is a lot of power in this goodness. One more story is about my great-great-grandfather from my father's side. This is a very interesting story. Now, that person had some special powers. He used to get, whatever dream he used to get, it used to be true. And in those days, everybody used to have a well in their compound, in their home. Okay. So he got a dream once saying that there is a snake in that well, and that snake is suffering with a lot of pain because there is a thorn in its tongue. He gets a dream like this. Generally, when we get snake in our dreams, we are like, oh my God, why did I get a snake? Such kind of thought process we'll be having. But this person, he's already having the habit of his dreams coming true. He's getting real things in his dream. So next day morning after this dream, he goes to that particular well. He gets down. He sees there is a snake at the corner, suffering in pain. So he just goes slightly closer to that snake. It itself comes and shows its tongue. He slowly removes that thorn that is stuck in its tongue. He removes it. And while he's leaving, that snake makes pradakshina around him. It thanks him. And when he told this story to probably his wife, they were like shocked, like maybe we are all right now. Even a snake, if we try to do good to it, even a creature can do nothing but show gratefulness, show gratitude. It is time that we realize that there is a lot in this positive thinking. If the thing that how to build this, how to construct a positive mindset. This is very crucial. This is the biggest gift that you as parents can be giving to your children. As I look back into my life and I see there are 3 powerful teachings that have always guided me, that have always mentored me, guided me, guarded me, protected me. And these 3 sayings are, no matter what, any kind of situation, any kind of person, try to see goodness in that. Try to see good qualities in every person. You don't have to look at celebrities. You don't have to look at your favorite sportsman. It's not like you can still look, but there are a lot of people around you are missing, looking at and learning very good qualities they might be having. They might teach you. For that matter, even our Guru deity, Dattatreya Swami, he tells that everything in this nature, every small thing, any situation is a teacher for him. He himself is a teacher for the whole world, for the whole universe. He tells this kind of statement. So the first thing is, always try to observe good qualities in people. Try to treat every situation, take it very positively, take it very sportively. That is the first step towards building this particular mindset. The second thing is, always try to do good. No matter what, the outcomes of your life are going to be dependent on what you do, what you give. If you are convinced, if you do good, you'll always get good. This is the law of karma. Nobody wishes bad for themselves. No, if they don't wish bad for themselves, they will always be very cautious of wishing bad for others as well. Because somewhere in a subconscious mind, if we are wishing bad for someone, we are becoming negative. We are introducing ourselves to negativity. and we are losing that particular positive touch that we are already having. So the second step is always try to do good, even with your thoughts, even with your intentions. Whatever good it might be, it might not be able to, you might not be able to do a lot of charity because it is associated with your, financial power. But your intention that you want to do good can never stop you from doing any good. So understand one thing, there is never a wrong time to do a right thing. If you feel something is good, just do it. Thereby, you will be introducing yourself to a very higher level of positive mindset. See, a child's mentality, a child's mind is more like a mirror. Agree? Child's mentality is like a mirror. It will know only how to mimic. Right? You swipe your mobile in front of them, they'll also catch a mobile. You start watching TV, they'll also start watching TV in their later stages. You start holding a book, they'll start reading a book. So just imagine if you share 5 minutes daily, some positive story, some inspiring story. How will it feel? Now is the age that, they can be transformed, and whatever they do right now will be those are the capabilities that they will carry as an adult, as an individual. They rightly said that child is the father of a man. Whatever we learn, whatever skills we learn as a child, that is what we will continue with. So my humble request is, spend 5 minutes. It might be in the morning time or just before sleep, during your dinner time. Tell some good, positive stories to children. You might be having aims and ambitions. You want to make your child, you want to see them as a doctor, as our chief guest who is pursuing PhD, as anyone. But keeping these aims and ambitions simultaneously, I request you to introduce them to the power of positivity by sharing some good, inspiring stories like we have done today. Thank you so much. I take leave. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring and motivating us to build positive spirit by your wonderful speech.